Welcome back, parents, to Connection Day. You know, I love Connection Days because the task is so clear, so pinpointed, so unilateral. What do you have to do today? We have to connect. So all of this week, we've been releasing fear after fear, belief system after belief system, expectation after expectation. So you may be feeling this weird sense of emptiness within you because what's left? As you release all your stories, all your movies, there may be this weird feeling within you that you have nothing to hold on to. This is natural. Even when I went through my own transformations in the beginning, I too felt this weird sense of void within me because I didn't have anything to cling on to. I began to ask myself, well, if I don't believe in that, and now I don't believe in that, and now I have given up that fear, is it possible to live this life of abundance, of clarity, of purpose, of freedom? It felt really weird at first. I felt discombobulated. I felt disoriented. It was truly a new territory. Maybe you're having some of these feelings. You know, we've been so conditioned to live so tightly wound, so connected to our fears, so in the doing mandate, that now as we release that and just breathe into the present moment, it's a completely new sense of identity. It's an identity that you're not used to at first. The people around you are not going to be used to the new you. They're going to look at you as if you're strange, as if you've grown 5 heads. Expect this. This is normal. This doesn't mean you have to run back to how things used to be. You're in that middle phase right now where you're giving up the old, but the new isn't yet fully embraced. So breathe in this no woman's land or no man's land. Breathe in this in-between territory. You know, your skin is molting, but the butterfly hasn't formed yet. So it takes time, you know. The caterpillar is letting go of the old, and the butterfly is about to form. We need to be patient. Give yourself and your children, you know, your children too are ever evolving, they're ever unfolding. So give both of you time to fumble and stumble and see the beauty in all of these broken, unformed pieces. And realize that without the broken elements, you know, if things don't break down, how can new things form? So without these broken pieces, there would simply be no growth, no learning. You know, the lotus always emerges from the weeds. The weeds, in fact, are what allow for the contrasting beauty of the lotus to be experienced in its glory. So too it is with you and with your children. We are always going to be the lotus that emerges out of the weeds. And the weeds are here to remind you of the stunning beauty of your blossoming flower. For today's task, I'm going to invite you to do some reflection. So remember, we're going to set an intention of courage for today. So write down that your intention is to move away from fear and enter courage. And again, as I mentioned before, writing things down makes us feel accountable and it kind of holds us to the task. So I want you to imagine and reflect and write down what it would feel like to see your children free of fear, free of cultural archetypes. Yesterday, we had a meditation around it. So today, I want you to actually put this into practice. And no matter what comes up, imagine yourself as the kind of parent that is rooted in courage. Your children will test you, they will defy you, they won't listen to you. But that doesn't give you an excuse to leave your place and state of courage. Today, I want you to practice connecting to your children from this deep-rooted sense that everything is going to turn out okay. How would you deal with them if you knew for guarantee that all your fears would never materialize? How would your energy shift? How would you look your children in the eye? How would you laugh with them if you knew that they were going to be okay? Do you see how almost tragic and ironical it is that we pretend to know the future, but all our knowing is always based in fear. None of us walk around saying to ourselves, you know what? My child guaranteed is going to be okay. My child guaranteed is going to be happy. Now imagine if we walked around fully envisioning a future filled with courage, filled with trust, with surrender. Wouldn't our present moment be completely different? Well, that's how I want you to connect with your children today. So onward, move toward them with courage and release your fears. Share with the tribe, and I cannot wait to see you here again tomorrow.